Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rhoda. Today we're putting together this beautiful summer look with a bold lip using all of my favorite products so far this year. Let's get right into it, shall we? I'm going to start with the Benefit Porefessional, and I'm just going to add it to these areas where I have visible pores. I have mentioned that I am very late in trying this product, but better late than never, I say, because I absolutely love it. Get a little right here as well. Oh, I forgot to put my hair back. Let me do that. Okay, my next favorite product is the Dior Forever Star Glow Filter. This I'm going to use as a primer on the perimeter of my face and also get that added beautiful summer glow lit from within. This isn't too intense and I absolutely love it. It just adds the most beautiful glow to the face. I am going to avoid this area though because I don't necessarily want that much shine right here. I just want to keep it to the outside of my face. Oh, I did not mention that was shade 2. I'm gonna tackle these brows real quick, brush them through, and I'm going to take the Jones Road eyebrow pencil in the shade Brunette and just quickly fill in my brow. This, as I've mentioned in some other videos, is an amazing shade match for me. However, I can't be too precise, so I do have to use another pencil just to perfect the brow. I'm going to grab my Patrick Ta pencil in the shade dark brown, and I'm going to use it just to perfect the edges of my brows. Just make sure we get a nice shape going on. I have this crazy little hair that's sticking up. Hang on, I gotta cut that off. You can leave. Gone. I'm going to just quickly brush through again. Make sure everything is okay. And now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, another favorite from this year. And I'm just going to brush that through just to make sure the brows stay in place. Make sure there are no little rogue hairs sticking up. Make sure those are placed down and where you want them because they will not move. Oh, I forgot to get these lips conditioned. I'm using the Tatcha, I think it's the Kissu. Just, my lips are feeling a little bit crusty and dry today, so I just want to get some moisture in there. And by the time we get to our lips, they will be nice and plump and juicy. Okay, let's get on to color correcting the under eyes, and then we'll go back in with concealer, but this is the Natasha Denona Color Correcting Concealer. I use the shade C2 and I absolutely love it. It is my favorite color corrector that I have tried so far in 2024. Going to grab a BK Beauty Nikki N14 brush and just get this spread out. It's not huge, but as large as this brush is, it does the trick of spreading out your concealer very quickly, very evenly, very smoothly. Oh, I forgot to do my eyelids. Let's get a couple of dots up there as well and cancel out the darkness on my lid as well. I am still having an issue with some crepey skin and it's dry looking, but it's not dry. So it's the weirdest thing. So it's still there. I'm still recovering. It is getting better, but it's taken its sweet old time, I tell you. Make sure I get the inner corner here where I have a lot of darkness and a lot of it is shadow. Because I have deep set eyes, my brow bone casts a shadow. And so even though my skin may not actually be that dark, it looks like it's that dark. So I always have to brighten up in this area right here. And because of this eye issue that I'm having, I'm finding that concealers, correctors are kind of bunching up in that area. So I have to take extra care and make sure it's all smoothed out. Favorite foundation I've tried so far this year is the Very Valentino. I use the shade LN4 and I'm going to get that on my face right now. Just pump, couple pumps. It's so lightweight. BK Beauty 101 brush and get that on there. You don't feel like you're wearing foundation with this, but it provides such a nice, beautiful coverage. It's not heavy, nice finish. It's not too luminous. It's not too matte. It's right in between. And I just think it's perfect. And I think it's perfect for all year round, but especially for summer, if you did want to use something a little bit more than a skin tint to get a little bit more coverage, this is just, it's gorgeous. It is also quite long lasting as well. And because it's so light, you know, when it's summer outside and it's getting hot and you don't feel that heaviness on your face, you know? All right, foundations on. Back to concealer. My favorite so far of the year has to be the Fenty Wear Even Concealer. I use the shade 225. This concealer is creamy. It has a very, very good coverage, even for me. I know, unheard of. It doesn't crease. It just stays put. It's just beautiful. Brighten up right here around my nose a little bit. Give ourselves a little bit of a facelift right here. And I'll brighten up right there. BK Beauty, Angie Hot and Flashy, A506. And I will start to spread this out. A little goes a long way. I think I over applied because I was excited explaining why I love this concealer so much. But it does stay put. It's not too runny. It's not too thick. I love it. How is everybody's summer going so far? I love the summertime. I don't know. I just feel happier. I feel lighter. The sun is out. And when the sun is out, I'm a happy camper. Although, not a camper. I hate camping. Where did that saying even come from, I wonder? Anybody know? Let's get some shape in this face. I'm grabbing the MarioSoftsculpt Liquid Bronzer. This is in the shade Light Medium. And I just want to get a little of this on my face. It is quite serum-y, and so it kind of disappears, but it leaves behind a beautiful shadow, a beautiful bronze, and I'm absolutely been loving using this one. BK Beauty 109. Even though it's serum-y, it stays in place. It doesn't slip and slide everywhere, but it does sheer out a lot. You got to be careful to make sure it doesn't get all over the place, you know, because it's so serum-y, but it's not that hard or that difficult to work with. Gorgeous. Pull back this hair, make sure that I get this right to my ear so we don't have like a gap there. Get some on my forehead as well. Make sure that is blended out nicely. But like I mentioned, this formula is so serum-y, very easy to do. I think I want to put my Liquid Glow Maximizer highlight on at this point because then I'm going to move on to some powders, some liquids as well, but they're liquids that play really, really well over powder anyway. So I think I want to put this on now. This is the Dior Glow Maximizer, and I have the shade Gold. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to take the same brush that we applied the Mario with, the BK Beauty 109, dab into that because I want a subtleness. I don't want to over apply and I don't want to go straight, although I might want a little bit more. I'd rather under apply the first time around than over apply and then have to correct. So I just want to tap this on the high points right here and just get a little bit under the brow bone right here. And I want to put a little bit right here as well. And that's playing really nicely with the Star Glow filter that's underneath. This one is a little bit more golden and it looks very, very natural and giving a beautiful glow. We're going to go over with some more bronzer and some blush, but it will still peek through. It'll be there, but not there. Oh, that looks so, so pretty. No stickiness, no stickiness. I tell you, you could throw some mascara on right now and a lip gloss and you're good. I think I'm going to powder now. I'm going to take the Givenchy Prism Libre. This is not the first time I've used it, but this year I tried a different shade. I was using shade 3, But I picked up shade 2 Satin Blanc and I love it. I picked up the mini just because I wasn't sure if I would love the shade of this, and I guarantee you I will be picking up a full size, although the mini lasts so long and is great for travel as well. So the only thing is that the cap is a little bit small, but other than that, I don't mind it at all. Just make sure we set these under eyes all along the nose here. I also want to set my lids while we're at it. This is the Real Techniques 402 brush, and I love it for setting my eyes with. Now I'm going to grab this double-ended hourglass brush using the smaller end, and then just start setting lightly the rest of my face. I should say I could have also used the end of this brush to set my under eyes, but I really do like the shape and the size of the Real Technique, so that's why I use two. But if you don't want to use two brushes, you can just use this one or any one that suits you. All right, let's continue to glow for it. This is the Armani powder bronzer. I love this bronzer. My favorite powder bronzer that I have tried so far this year. Patrick Ta for contour number 2 dual-ended brush. I'm going to take the fluffy end of it, and I'm just going to go to town with this bronzer. This is shade 90, and I have been unable to stop using it. And I'm going to go over and bronze up. This has a golden undertone to it, and I've just been loving it. It leaves the most beautiful sheen behind, and because it does have that golden undertone, it plays so well with that Dior Star Glow, what's it called? Glow Maximizer in gold. It's a great pair, especially when I put the Glow Maximizer underneath. Oh, it's just, I don't have words. I don't have words. I'm going to get a little under here as well. A dash on my nose because I love that. I love that look of a bronzy nose. A little bit more. I can't stop using it. I just want to put more and more on. I have to stop myself. No, I think that's good. Enough. We have to stop now. Okay. I want to do something different here. Okay. Because I know that I want a bold lip for this look. I'm going to put my lipstick on first, so then I can determine what shade I want on my cheeks. The one and only lip liner that I tried this year is the Hourglass, and I do love it. The shade range was kind of meh, but I hope it works with this lipstick that I have picked out. This is the shade, I think it's called Tempt 3 or Tempt, yeah, Tempt 2 or Tempt 3. I can't remember, but it's called Tempt. And I'm going to get that on. This might be a little too orange for what I'm going for, but we'll see. It should be okay. Creamy liner. Very creamy. It glides on like a dream, but it dries down and is so very long lasting. Okay, I'm going to give that a second just to set because I don't want to squish it around when I put my lipstick on. The lipstick I want to wear today is from Westman Atelier. This shade in particular is Minx, and it's, of all the lipsticks that I picked up this year, is the brightest, most summery that I could find. But formula-wise, definitely is also my favorite. Along with the Dior, along with the Valentino liquid one, all of those, they're fantastic. But I love this shade. I love it. Probably sick of hearing about this lipstick from me, but I've never had a lipstick glide on like this. And for a matte lipstick, a lip suede, I think they're called. Oh, matte suede, I don't know, whatever it's called. Oh, they're so slippy, but not too slippy. And look at this, so pretty. Right? I know. Okay, so now that I know this is the lip I'm going for, what do I do? What do I do for blush? Patrick Ta, not too much, just enough. I think they both could work. This might be too pink, and this might be a little bit on the peachier end, although when this goes on, it looks very neutral. my favorite liquid blush, of course, if you didn't know already, is the Armani Liquid Cheek Tint. That one's not going to work either. No. You know what? I think I'm going to go with not too much and see what happens. I do have other blushes that I know would work great, but I wanted to stick with my faves of the year so far. So I am going to take a chance on romance and go with this one. It Cosmetics number 7 brush, and I'm going to go into the cream side because these can be applied cream on powder, powder on cream. We have powder already on our face, so this shouldn't matter, right? So I'm just going to, oh, I'm so glad I picked this one. Yes, it's perfect. It's perfect. I don't want to overpower these lips we got going on, but I do want a little color on my cheeks. And this is turning into quite the summery, bright look. Oh, I love it. I'm applying it sparingly, and they're quite pigmented, but everything seems to kind of be blending in. You don't know where the blush starts and the bronzer ends, you know? So lovely. And a boop on the nose. I have an idea. I don't know if I want to use the powder on my eyes or if I just want to run a little bronzer there and call it good, because I think that's what I want. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me think. I think I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to take my Refer number 16 brush and go back into the Armani bronzer. And it does have that luminosity to it. So it'll add a little dazzly-do on our lids, but nothing overpowering. And I just want to run it in my crease and call it a day. Yep. I am loving this so much. I'm getting a little bit on the very outer part of my lid and flicking up just a little bit. We still have the highlighter on the brow bone, so that's working out nicely. I want to line just a little bit. I'm taking the Bobbi Brown creamy eyeliner, and this is in the shade Rich Chocolate. So far this year, the best liner I've tried. And you can use this in the waterline. So I'm going to start there just to add some definition and then see how much more I might want to add. Okay, I think I want to add just a little flick, just a little bit at the very, very end here. I'm not even going to take it here. I just want to concentrate right here. And I'm going to take this Beauty Blender flat angled brush and just start working it out. And then when I don't want to add more product because I don't want to have too much on there and then have nowhere to put it, I just go in. This is such a creamy formula, but it does dry down and it stays put and you have some playtime. I'll just go straight into the product with my brush. With this, I take my time. Can you all believe I am still over 8 days, I think, later, waiting for my Natasha Denona Golden Palette to arrive? Not pleased. I am not pleased. I'll tell you that much. Back into the Armani bronzer, BK Beauty N12, and just run it on my lower lash line, and whatever sticks, sticks, because I have a very hard time with that. Milk Kush Eyelash Primer, not new, but will never go away. And the Jones Road V Mascara. This is a brand new one. I don't think I tried this mascara this year, but that does not matter because it has quickly become my favorite. That is one coat. I will very, very rarely go in with a second coat with this mascara, and because I don't want it to be too heavy and it's already black, I should have used maybe a brown mascara, but no, it doesn't matter. I do want to define the lash line, but yeah, excellent, excelente. This combo right here, please try it. Please try it and let me know. Let's lock this all in with some Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. All right, well, we're done. What do we think? What do we think? Listen, I mean, if I do say so myself. All right, guys, well, there you have it. Here is a fresh summer look with a bold lip using all of my favorites so far this year. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know if you are thinking about recreating this look. I'd love to know. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please do consider subscribing to my channel. If you have not already, that would be amazing. Hit the bell button so that you're notified every time I do post a video. If my Natasha Denona palette ever arrives, I will make a video. And hit the like button because that really helps my channel out too. Everything I have on my face today will be listed in the description box below, along with links where you could find these products. Please note that most of them will be affiliate links. If you do choose to click on those links, it's of no cost to you, but I do make a small commission, which I then reinvest in this channel. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.